Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choice of the Stories You Play, Freshman Book 1, Chapter 17, The Hartfeld Formal. The first rays of sun wake you the next morning, slanting through the window and falling across your face. Ow, my eyes. You check your phone and bolt upright as you remember what day it is. Oh, crap, the dance. Still have to figure out who to ask. Which outfits do you wish to view? Let's go with casual. God, this gets old, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess we'll go with this one. It's been a while. Perfect. We trudge out into the kitchen to find a fresh pot of coffee on the counter, along with a note from Zach, Tyler, and Abby. God, I could go for some coffee right now. Breakfast on the roof. Come up and join us. Sounds fun. You pour yourself some coffee and head upstairs to find Zach, Tyler, and Abby eating cereal and looking out at the town of Hartfeld. Good morning, Mrs. Heartbreaker. How's the big decision going? Made any progress? What big decision? Seriously, Tyler? You know, I like you, but sometimes you're shockingly out of the loop. Mizumi has to choose someone to take to the Hartfeld Formal tonight, and she's got 3 hotties vying for her affection. Don't remind me. I just want to have my coffee and cereal like a normal person and not have to worry about any of this. Sounds like you haven't made a lot of progress. Maybe we could make a pros and cons list? As much as I'd love to break down Mizumi's suitors into abstract datas, I don't think the approach is necessary. Actually, it sounds pretty helpful right now. Don't be ridiculous. You know deep down who you want to ask to the formal. You just have to let yourself realize that. Just relax and close your eyes. Who's the first person you see? You close your eyes and think back on the memories of fall quarter. If the other guys on the football team saw me tackled by a pretty girl, they'd never let me forget it. I'm Chris, by the way. Nice to meet you. You know how I said I wanted to get the courage up for something? This is what I needed courage for. And then it was, mwah! Actually, she's my fiancée. You open your eyes and grin at Zach. Well, have you figured it out yet? I have. I finally know who I want to ask to the dance. Alright, so by the way, while it may not be Diamond, quote-unquote, edition, I went back through the way back in the day when I did play this, and I think I'm going to do 3 different versions of this finale before going into Book 2, so keep that in mind. So first thing first, Kaitlyn. Chose to ask Kaitlyn to the Hartfeld Formal. Called it! What are you waiting for? Go find her! She's not still asleep? It's pretty early. She said she was going to go grab a latte and do some studying. Which is weird, considering final exams were yesterday. Well, at least I know where she is. Thanks, guys. Our pleasure. But there's someone I should probably talk to first. And it's James. In Vasquez's office, you find James at his laptop working. Knock, knock. Mizumi, what are you doing here? I can ask you the same question. Vasquez didn't need us in today. I needed a quiet place to ride. Vasquez isn't around, is he? No, he had an important errand to run today. Why? I just don't think he'll want to see me. Anyway, how's the play? I'm nearly done with the second act. Just give me a minute to wrap this up. Actually, James, I have to tell you something. James pauses and looks down at his laptop again. You've chosen someone else, I assume? Yes. I see. James, I'm sorry. Don't be. It's just one dance after all. We're still engaged, right? Of course, my dear. I think I'm gonna buckle down and try and get some writing done. Can you close the door on your way out? Sure thing, James. I'll see you around. Walk into the cafe and head for the counter. Hey, Mizumi, what can I get you? Sweet mother of God, I will take a large Trente cup of your espresso frappuccino with 3 extra shots of espresso, and make it snappy because holy crap, I haven't slept in 2 days. Actually, I was wondering if... Over there. Brandon grins and points towards a secluded booth in the corner of the cafe where Kaitlyn sits hunched over a stack of papers, her back to you. How'd you... Lucky guess. Well, thanks. You slide into the booth opposite of Kaitlyn without her noticing. Hey. Huh? Oh, hey, Mizumi. Sorry, I was totally absorbed. What are you working on? Didn't you already take all of your finals for this quarter? Yeah. I'm trying to decide what classes to take next quarter. I know I have time, but I'm ready to get serious about my education. Next quarter, I'm going to focus on more classes and less on partying and drinking. Which, would you still hang out with me if I was a little bit more boring? Boring is good as long as it keeps you out of the emergency room. Not that you could ever bore me. What should I do? Hold Kaitlyn's hand? Kiss Kaitlyn! You lean across the table and press a gentle kiss to Kaitlyn's lips, then sit back in your seat. I'm glad to hear it. Will you go to the dance with me tonight? Let me check my calendar. Kaitlyn? Kidding! Of course I will. See you tonight? It sounds like a plan. That evening, you pick out a dress for the Hartfeld formal. It can't just be any dress. It has to be perfect. Tonight has to be perfect. So, originally we went with the blue. It looks like they did change this up just a touch. Because like I said, I did replay the original. So, I changed it up just a touch. I mean, damn. I like the red one. That's not too bad. I honestly wish it was black. I do like the necklace. It does accent the neckline that goes down here. But this is Diamond Edition, and everyone's going to demand no less from me. So here we go. Perfect. And I love it. I mean, it's got the diamond, sleeves that make it look like it's really transparent. But you can tell. I mean, it's... You arrive at the Hartfeld University's magnificent ballroom on the eastern end of the campus and meet your date on the front steps. As you walk up the stairs and into the lights spilling out of the ballroom entrance, Kaitlyn approaches you, her eyes bright. Are you okay? You look like you're about to cry. I'm fine, it's just... Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. What? What's wrong? It's just... I mean, look at you! I feel like I don't deserve you. Like, any second you're gonna come to your senses and not want me anymore. Kaitlyn, you have to know that's not true. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Kaitlyn's eyes fill with tears, and she pulls you into a hug. You hold her close, and hold her close for a long moment. Feeling better? Much better. Will you dance with me? I'd love to. As you enter the ballroom with Kaitlyn, Zach runs over to you, and champagne flute in each hand. Oh, did you get his drinks? Thanks, Zach. Hands off! These are all mine. Go get your own. Ouch. Selfish much? I'll go get his drinks, Mizumi. Don't go anywhere. I won't. Kaitlyn kisses your cheek softly, then sets off for the refreshments table. Looks like things are going pretty well between you two. I'd say so. Speaking of romance, though, any chance that Brandon will make an appearance tonight? Zach and Brandon went to the Hartfeld formal together. Why didn't you ask him yourself? You follow Zach's gaze to see Brandon striding across the dance floor. Hey, Mizumi, mind if I cut in? Not at all. By the way, Mizumi, thanks. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be here with Brandon if it weren't for you. It was my pleasure. Have fun, you two. As Brandon pulls Zach onto the dance floor, you look around for other familiar faces. Hey, Mizumi! Tyler and Abby, dance! Over to you, holding each other tight. Hey, you two. Where's Kaitlyn? Getting us drinks. Should I be doing that? Is that, the gentlemanly thing to do? If you think I'm letting you out of my sight again, you have another think coming? Pixelberry! Is it just not enough people do the Diamond Editions in Freshman? Or, yeah, you have another thing coming. Works for me. Aw, you two are so adorable. I'm so happy you finally got together. Kaitlyn and I have been rooting for you two since the day we moved in. It kind of seemed like you and Chris were gonna be getting together back then, didn't it? Tyler? Sorry! Yeah, could you keep your mouth shut, Tyler, before I smack you? Chris and I definitely had something, but it's not like what I have with Kaitlyn. How'd he take it? I haven't exactly talked to him since last night. Uh-oh. I guess I can't ignore him, can I? I'm gonna guess no. Make that a definite no. Hey, Mizumi. Can we talk? Oh. Hey, Chris. Chris, let's go somewhere we can talk. It's okay. I don't need a speech or an explanation or any of that. I wish things had been different, that's all. I had pretty big plans for us tonight. Sorry. No worries. Next time, right? As Chris disappears into the crowd, Kaitlyn places a champagne glass in your hand and puts her arm around you. Everything okay? You drain your glass of champagne and pull Kaitlyn close, draping your arms around her neck. Everything's perfect. Dance with me? If you say so. Kaitlyn puts her hands on your waist and pulls you even closer, her lips a mere inches away from yours. Do you want to kiss me? Maybe. Kaitlyn leans in and brushes her lips against yours, then pulls away, biting back a smile. Oh my god. Sorry, you're just so fun to tease. Aw, did you two get together? No shit, Madison, what an astute observation. Congrats! Knew it'd work out between you two. Wait, Chris dumped me for you, and you go to the formal with her? Hey, I never told him to do that. Ugh, you're welcome, by the way. Excuse me? Remember, I dared you two to kiss at the sleepover? So, I guess you could say you have me to thank for this. Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with you on that. Oh, let's just ignore her. Tonight's about us. Besides, I kinda want to get something off my chest. Kaitlyn pulls you away from Madison and Becca, moving deeper onto the dance floor. What's up? Kaitlyn looks down, avoiding your gaze, and takes a deep breath. I really like you, Mizumi, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if you'd pick me tonight. Kaitlyn, I'm really... No. Don't apologize. I know I can be pretty intense, and I guess that I'm being that way now too, but I just want to say this. Relationships are messy, and they basically always end in someone getting hurt. And if that happens to us, well, it's worth it. Being with you is worth it. Kaitlyn? Oh no, did I say too much? What should I do? Hug Kaitlyn? Kiss Kaitlyn. You lean in and kiss Kaitlyn deeply, your hands tangling in her hair. Finally, you pull away and Kaitlyn's eyes flutter open. You didn't say too much. You said just enough. Hey, would you like to do something for me? Oh my. Meet me on the roof after the dance, okay? I have something to show you. Interesting. I'll be there. Good. I'm looking forward to it. Me too. Ah, yes. Last time we had to do early bedtime. After the dance, you return to your suite and sneak up the stairs to the rooftop. You open the door to find Kaitlyn sitting on a quilt under the stars, surrounded by flickering candles. Nice. Wow, did you do all of this? Maybe. I had a little time before the dance, and I thought I'd do something special. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. Kaitlyn pats a patch of the blanket beside her, and you go to sit beside her, folding your legs under you. So, what did you want to show me? You'll see. Just lie down, okay? Okay. You stretch out on the soft quilt and close your eyes, a feeling of safety and contentment stealing over you. Open your eyes, silly. Huh? Oh, I thought... You open your eyes and gasp as the night sky unfolds above you. Hundreds of stars glittering through the darkness. So, this is what you wanted to show me? Duh! Why else would I ask you to come up here? I guess I thought we were going to... Damn, Mizumi, you were presumptuous! Kaitlyn climbs on top of you and presses a finger to your lips, her eyes reflecting the candlelight. Is this more what you were expecting? You nod as Kaitlyn traces your lips with the tip of her finger. I want you so bad, Mizumi. Oh yeah? I want you too, but let's just kiss tonight. Then take me. Kaitlyn grins, then leans down to kiss you, her hair falling down around you as your lips meet. Kaitlyn. As Kaitlyn's mouth moves against yours, you feel her fingers sliding down the front of your dress towards your legs. What are you up to? Nothing. You suppress a shudder as Kaitlyn gathers the fabric of your skirt and pulls it up around your hips, her fingers moving between your legs. Oh my god. You're so cute when you blush like that. Shut up! You sit up, squirming out of Kaitlyn's reach, and grab her wrists when she tries to catch you. I think it's my turn to make you blush. Oh yeah? Well, you should know, I don't blush easily. Challenge accepted. You move behind Kaitlyn and start kissing her neck as you unzip her dress. Oh, it's cold up here. Don't worry, I'll keep you warm. You turn Kaitlyn around and lower her down on the blanket, kissing your way down her bare stomach. You like that? Yes. Just wait. I'm not done yet. Kaitlyn gasps as you kiss the insides of her thighs, her eyes squeezed tightly shut. Do you want me to keep going? Yes? Don't stop, please. Like it just fades away. Later, you and Kaitlyn lay tangled up in the blanket and each other, your fingers intertwined. Mizumi, I don't know how to say this, but what is it? Never mind. I'll tell you later. This is already so perfect. You're so perfect. So are you. Come here, I'm not done kissing you yet. You and Kaitlyn spent the last night of your fall quarter together. The next morning you wake to find your suite in a flurry of activity as everyone packs for the winter holidays. Morning, Mizumi. How'd last night go? It went, round. It was nice. Listen, I have to go give Vasquez my latest essay. Don't leave without saying goodbye, okay? I hope we are not giving Vasquez those really, racy details. I'm just hoping. You got it. You step into Vasquez's office and find him at a desk, a large leather-bound book open in front of him. Ah, Mizumi, come in. What do you have for me today? Wordlessly, you hand him the essay you typed up last night after the dance. Was this before or after your night with Kaitlyn? He reads through it, the harsh lines of his voice softening as he nears the end. This was quite moving, Mizumi. Very nicely written. With your permission, I'd like to use the last line in my book. Vasquez clears his throat and reads aloud your essay. Ah, this line. I remember we read this for the Zig rant we did about 2 weeks ago on Fallout Shelter. If you haven't checked that out, you should. Love can be hard to recognize at first. It can catch you completely unaware and turn your whole world upside down. But when you find it, you have to fight for it. Because if you don't, you risk losing everything. Just then a knock sounds on the door, and a young nurse walks backwards into the room, wheeling in an IV stand. Vasquez gets up from his desk, clearly agitated. Not now, damn it! What's all this? Nothing. Just forget you saw anything, and get out! Are you sick? What's wrong? Professor Vasquez fixes you with a steely gaze, and then his shoulders slump. He waves for the nurse to leave. Cancer. I have cancer, Mizumi. Oh God. How long have you known? Does Gabriella know? No, of course not. Does James? No, and you won't tell him. But he has a right to know. They both have a right to know. James absolutely idolizes you. You can't just not tell him something this huge. I wouldn't have told anyone if you hadn't witnessed this. Why do you insist on interfering with my life? Why can't you just let me live out my last days in peace? Because I'm stubborn. For some reason, I care about you. This always got me. This always got me. I think the first time I picked, I said, for some reason I care for you, which we know the reason. Vasquez quickly grows on you, you know? I'm gonna go with I'm stubborn. I told you on the first day we met, I'm not going anywhere. You may have cancer, but there's a big difference between dying and being dead. You've still got a daughter out there, and soon a grandchild. Did you say a grandchild? Yeah, nice to know I can still surprise you. I wonder if it'll be a boy or a girl. Slowly, Vasquez gets up from his chair and looks out the window. Look at that! The first snow of the season. Come on. You grab the professor's hand and pull him outside. Flakes flutter down from the sky, dusting the campus in white. It's beautiful. It is. He reaches out and catches a snowflake in his hand, where it melts against the warmth of his palm. It looks like you're right. I'm not dead yet. I think it's going to be an interesting winter quarter for both of us. For once, you may be right. As snowflakes fill the cloudy sky, you walk back across the quad to the dorms and find all your suit mates playing in the snow. Snowball Fight! Oh, you are on. I call Chris. Chris and I are officially on a team. No fair. Chris literally got a scholarship for throwing stuff. Hey, let's talk more dodging, Tyler. Chris whips a snowball at Tyler's sidearm and explodes against the front of his shirt. You're gonna regret that. As you watch your friends running and laughing through the snow, you smile to yourself and wonder what the future holds. Wonder how your last night would have gone if you've chosen someone else. Replay to find out, which we will be doing. I'm not going to be doing... shit. See, the tough part is I don't want to have insufficient keys. And this by restarting, because I can't... Once we hit end book right here, that's it. We can't restart the last chapter. You can't go back through, and I wish Pixelberry would allow individual selection once you've completed a book. I really wish they would. It's something that not even that one app. I forget the name of it. The other app where you can design your own stories. I forget the name of it. Episodes. There you go. That's not even something they have in a lot of their books. So I wish Choices would eventually enable that to where, you know, hey, I didn't use diamonds on chapter 13 of book 2. Please let me just select it because I've already went through the full book. That would be amazing, because then I would go back through the, you know, certain parts and replay it and, you know, choose things at any given time. Whereas once I click this, by the way, it officially restarts it so we can pick Chris or James next. So let me know in the comment section below what you want me to pick next. Either Chris, or do you want James? Otherwise, I do apologize for getting this out a little bit late. some shit happened. Basically, if you watch my most recent Fallout Shelter episode, I usually use Fallout Shelter to talk about things and rant. So please check that out. I will, it's on the channel, and it's one of the most recent videos that was uploaded. And then, like I said, it's going to take 2.5 hours. I'm hoping Toy Says it doesn't release the books until, well, of course, when I have 2 keys up. Because then that's going to put me behind, and I try not to be behind. I try and release always the 2 books as soon as possible, or the 2 newest chapters of 2 books, when the stuff comes out, so that way, then we're waiting, and the countdowns start happening for the keys and all that crap. So, yep. Without further ado, today is officially my birthday, so do keep that in mind. I'm doing work on my birthday. Oh well. Nothing ever changes. Kind of like the saying in Fallout Shelter. You know, some things never change, especially in war. So feel free to like and share the video if you really did enjoy it. If you didn't, let me know why you didn't like it. And without further ado, feel free to go down in the description below. You can find out links to follow me on social media, or if you want to support the page at all, or support me and my content that I do, be greatly appreciated. There are links in the description as well. And until next video, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!